Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Dangerous Animals. It doesn't sound great, but I followed this guy on TikTok who gave us 40 Acres, which I just reviewed in a previous video. Phenomenal. And he was saying this is one of the top 10 movies out on demand right now. And so I have to listen to him because he's right. Well, he was right last night anyway. And this has Courtney in it, who I do like, and I did mean to watch it, but it bumped up faster because of the player who will be named later. When Zephyr, 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 I don't know. Anyway, a savvy, free-spirited surfer is abducted by a shark-obsessed serial killer and held captive on his boat. She must figure out how to escape before he carries out the ritualistic feeding to the sharks below. So I get it, right? Like, he's a serial killer. It seems like he just feeds people to the sharks. I mean, that doesn't sound very interesting. It doesn't. Psychological horror, psychological horror thriller. I like they had the psychological, and then they just got to break it out like horror and thriller. Anyway, I know it's taking 6.5 on IMDb, and 9,670 people rated it so far. So that's kind of good, right? I mentioned Jai Courtney. Zephyr is played by Hassie Harrison. Cool name. Way to go. Other than that, I don't recognize anybody else. It is an hour and 38 minutes long. So let's check it out. Let's see if my guy hits again. And I will let you know. So stick around. I'll let you know how a shark serial killer person, does in this movie. Sorry, that was just awful. But stick around. I will be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Dangerous Animals, and it's what you think it's going to be. Well, too much there. Sorry about that. But it is. It's movies. It's everything you think it's going to be. I am not disappointed, but not surprised either. Now, like Jai Courtney, he has a fetish with sharks, and he has a swim with the sharks kind of thing, but he's also a serial killer, right? So we know that all from that. And so you can imagine what he does to people, and they know you kidnap one girl, Hassie Harrison, who was in this, Zephyr, that's how you say it. So it's a fight for that. Now, he does a great job. He's phenomenal in the role, don't get me wrong, and that movie shouldn't be slighted for this, but it's exactly what you think everything is gonna be. There's nothing more to it than his acting and hers. Now, I will say, I'm watching this whole thing, hour and 19 minutes. I have 20 minutes left of this movie, and then the whole time I'm watching this girl, and I'm like, who is she? I know who she is. And I couldn't put it together. I don't know if she's related to Woody Harrelson, but Hassie Harrison is the girl from Yellowstone. So Yellowstone, she's the blonde girl who lives in the ranch house with their other ranchers there, and I think she starts out with the older guy and then moves to a younger guy, and I think there's a fight between them. If you ever watch Yellowstone, that's what she is. But she's the blonde-haired girl in that. She's in this. I thought she did great. I liked her. And then there's one other character in it, useless. But, I mean, there's more characters, but there's one other maybe third level down kind of character. It's an interesting concept. It's interesting that they made it an hour and 39 minutes because you get it, right? I mean, he's a serial killer that feeds people to the sharks. And so he kidnaps somebody, and that's what he's going to do. So that's what you get. I can't tell you anymore because there's really nothing else to tell you. That's it. That's really all I got for you. I do want to talk a little bit more openly about it, but what I recommend, just for Jai Courtney, you're not getting Jaws or Halloween or a combination of the either. But anyway, for him, if you like him, watch him for what he does in this movie. Otherwise, you know everything now. All right, that's it. Really quick. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. This movie is very, very predictable. If you couldn't tell by the way I was saying it before, you know what's going to happen from the start to the end, right? Blueprint. There's a blueprint for this movie. And, this is your opportunity, in my opinion, to change that. Right? You got a very predictable film with a very minimal, plot line. And, anything that can go on. They're on a boat. He's feeding them to the sharks. He's lowering them out. He's bringing them back. He's lowering them out. Right? That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, there's one time they go into land. Okay. There's, what's going to happen? There's, change it up, man. Change it up. This is your opportunity for, he takes her down at the beach when she swims all the way to shore, wherever that was. And he drives back out, and that's it. You know what I mean? End it there. Or end it with them going in and Jai Courtney picking up another pair of scuba divers. That makes the film. That takes it to a whole different, yes, we all want to be happy in the ending. And that's great. But when you got a movie that's this predictable, take the chance, in my opinion. And I don't know, maybe it doesn't work well with the audience testers or whatever, but that would have made the movie a lot better for me. I was thinking it at the point, I'm like, if they do this, this is a thumbs up. But spoiler alert, they didn't. And I already said spoiler alert. So there you go. Went a little bit longer for that one. Had a gripe. I don't know. Hopefully I was helpful. Check it out if you want, but those expectations pretty low. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.